Children, let's start with the exercise 2.4. Determine which of the following polynomials has x plus 1 a factor of. Is it? What we need to say that we have to take the given polynomials as px and this x plus 1 as gx, equate this is to gx, and if we substitute that value of x from the gx in px, and if px becomes 0, then we can say that the given gx is a factor of the polynomials px. So let us start with this. So it's x cube x square plus x plus 1, so it is taken as p of x. So p of x is equal to x cube plus x square plus x plus 1, and g of x is equal to x plus 1. To find g of x is a factor of we have to equate g of x is equal to 0. Is it? So x plus 1, g of x is equal to 0, x plus 1 is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 1. Now we have to find and see p of minus 1. If it becomes 0, then x plus 1 will be the factor of the given polynomials. Then to find p of minus 1, p of x is equal to x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. Instead of x, you have to write minus 1. So minus 1 cube, minus 1 square, minus 1 plus 1. If you simplify, you will get the answer as 0. Is it? How? Minus 1 cube, odd number, so it is minus. It is minus 1 square, it is even number, so it is a plus. Minus 1 and plus. So if you cancel it, you will get 0. So gx is equal to x plus 1, or we can also write x plus 1 is a factor of the given polynomials p of x. Is it? Or we can write x plus 1 is a factor of p of x. Is it? Similarly, we have to given polynomials here is x is to 4, x cube, x square plus x plus 1. Let's take this as p of x. So p of x is equal to this, and g of x is equal to x plus 1. To find g of x is a factor of p of x or not, you have to equate g of x is equal to 0. So again you done it, no? So x plus 1 is equal to 0, so x is equal to minus 1. So in place of x, in the px, in place of x you have to write minus 1, and let's see whether it becomes 0 or not. Is it? Here same. So let's find minus p of minus 1. Is it? P of minus 1. So minus 1 raised to 4, minus 1 raised to cube, minus 1 raised to square, minus 1 plus 1. It is an even number, so it will be 1. It is a minus 1 raised to cube, it is an odd number, so minus 1. It is a square, so minus 1. Is it? Okay, minus, it is a plus 1, minus 1 square, so it is plus 1. This is 1. Is it? So it is minus 1 plus 1. So we will get answer as p of minus 1, 3, which is not equal to 0. So we can say that g of x is equal to x plus 1 is not a factor of p of x. Is it? Similarly, we have to check for the third sum. x4 3x cube plus 3x square plus x plus 1. G of x is same, x plus 1. So to find that, we have to equate g of x is equal to 0. So g of x is equal to 0, so x is equal to minus 1. You have to find p of minus 1. If you find p of minus 1, again it is even number, so it is 1. Here, or so 3, it is minus 1. Minus 1 into 3 is minus 3. Where it is again even number, so it is plus. So 1 into 3 is 3. Minus 1 plus 1. Is it? So here it cancel out. See, minus 3 plus 3 minus 1 plus 1. What remain? 1. So it is 1. Still it is not equal to 0. So therefore g of x is equal to x plus 1 is not a factor of p of x, or we can write x plus 1 is not a factor of p of x. Is it? Let's check it for the fourth sum. P of x is x cube minus in the bracket 2 plus root 2 into x plus root 2. What you have to substitute here? We know g of x is same, so you have to find p of minus 1. Is it? So let's find p of minus 1. Here g of x is x plus 1. To find g of x is a factor of p of x, g of x is equal to 0. So g of x is equal to 0, so x plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 1. Isn't it? So find p of minus 1. So you have to find p of minus 1. Again it is what? Odd. So it is minus 1. It is even. So it is become, this minus 1 become plus. 2 plus root 2 in the bracket, x is outside, so minus. So this minus and this minus will make it plus. Is it? And simply thereafter you have to make it open the bracket. So 2 plus root 2 plus root 2. This is minus 1. This is also minus 1. So minus 2 plus 2. Root 2 plus root 2, 2 root 2. So minus and plus will cancel out. Your answer will be 2 root 2, which is still not equal to 0. So g of x is equal to x plus 1 is not a factor of p of x. So let's move on to second question. Use the factor theorem to determine whether g of x is a factor of p of x in each of the following cases. Here g of x is different for all the different cases. Now again, p of x is equal to 2x cubed plus x squared minus 2x minus 1. G of x is equal to x plus 1. To prove or to see that, verify that g of x is equal to g of x is a factor of p of x, we have to equate g of x is equal to 0. Is it? So g of x is equal to 0, so x plus 1 is equal to 0, so x is equal to minus 1. Substitute, find out the value of p of minus 1. So like this, as we did it before. So if you simplify, you will get p of minus 1 is 0. Therefore, what is emphasized? That x plus 1 is a factor of the given polynomials px. Is it? Let's move on to the second question. Same way. P of x is x cubed plus 3x squared plus 3x plus 1. G of x is given as x plus 2. So to find g of x is a factor of the p of x. We have to equate g of x is equal to 0. So x plus 2 is equal to 0. X is equal to minus 2. So what do you have to find? P of minus 2. So what you got? P of minus 2. P of minus 2 is minus 1, which is not 0. Therefore, x plus 2 is not a factor of the given px. Is it? Okay. Let's check what the third sum. Px is equal to x cubed minus 4x squared plus x plus 6. G of x is x minus 3. To find g of x is a factor or not, g of x is equal to 0, x minus 3 is equal to 0, x is equal to 3. So p of x is x cubed minus 4x squared plus x plus 6. P of 3, if you simplify, is it? X is equal to 3 means you have to find p of 3. P of 3 becomes 0. Therefore, x minus 3, or we can write g of x is equal to x minus 3 is a factor of p of x. Let's start with question number 3. Find the value of k if x minus 1 is a factor of p of x in each of the following cases. Is it? X minus 1 is a factor of px. It means that when you substitute x is equal to 1, p of x should be equal to 0, because it is given that x minus 1 is a factor of p of x. So what it means, if you equate g of x is equal to x minus 1, you will get x is equal to 1. So if p of 1, what is given? X minus 1 is a factor of px. It emphasizes that p of 1 is 0. Is it? Okay, that is the meaning of it. So after substituting the 1, we can equate it to 0 and get the value of k. That is a simple. Is it? So g of x is equal to minus 1. So x is equal to 1. So we have to find p of 1. P of 1 is what we got? 2 plus k. Now what is given? X minus 1 is a factor of px. Therefore p of x is equal to 0. Is it? Therefore 2 plus k is equal to 0. So k is equal to minus 2. Is it? Now p of x is the second sum. P of x is equal to 2x squared plus kx plus 2. G of x is equal to x minus 1. So g of x is equal to 0. So x minus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 1. Is it? Now we have to find p of 1. So p of 1, what we got? 2 plus k plus root 2. By substituting, x is equal to 1. But what is given? X minus 1 is a factor of px. Therefore p of x is equal to 0. Is it? So what it become? 2 plus root 2. plus k is equal to 0 we can write, is it? So 2 plus root 2 can be written in the bracket. So 2 plus root 2 in the bracket plus k is equal to 0. So k is equal to minus in the bracket 2 plus root 2, is it? So you will get the value as k is equal to minus 2 plus root 2, isn't it? Let's move on to third question. P of x is equal to kx square minus root 2x plus 1. G of x is equal to what is given, x minus 1. So 0 is equal to x minus 1. So x is equal to 1. So P of 1, if you substitute P of 1, what you get, k minus root 2 plus 1. Is it? Okay. So now x minus 1 is a factor of px. It means what? P of 1 is equal to 0, or you can say, is it? P of x is equal to 0 or P of 1 is equal to 0, because x minus 1 is a factor of, instead of x we can also write P of 1. Implies P of 1 is equal to 0. What is P of 1? K minus root 2 plus 1. See? So put in the bracket. So minus will go on other sides. So it will become plus, and plus will move on other side. It will be minus. So k is equal to root 2 minus 1. Is it? Isn't it? Let's move on to fourth question. P of x is equal to kx square minus 3x plus k. G of x is equal to x minus 1. So 0 is equal to x minus 1. So x is equal to 1. So we have to find P of 1. So let's substitute x is equal to 1 and find P of 1. P of 1 we got it as 2k minus 3. Since x minus 1 is a factor of px, so P of x, or we can again say that P of x is equal to 0 implies P of 1 is equal to 0. But what is P of 1? P of 1 is 2k minus 3. So 2k minus 3 is equal to 0, is it? So 2k minus 3 is equal to 0. So minus 3 will move on other side, it will become plus. So 2k is equal to 3 and k is equal to 3 by 2. Is it clear? Thank you.